Hello coolers, welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing the latest developing stories. We start with the Antoine Griezmann situation, as it has been reported that Barcelona have refused to accept €20 million from Atletico Madrid for Antoine Griezmann in the summer. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about former Barca player and La Masia midfielder Cesc Fabregas, who have recently admitted that he dreams of coaching Barcelona someday. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get ready to it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't, give the video a like, and please watch it right up to the very end. Barca! 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 Even as the issue between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid over Antoine Griezmann's permanent transfer drags on, more details about the situation are coming to light. The 31-year-old signed for Atletico on loan from Barcelona in the summer of 2021 with a permanent purchase obligation for €40 million. The agreement was said to be for a one-year loan deal with an option for an extension by another year, and Los Rojiblancos would have to pay €40 million and sign him permanently if Griezmann played 45 minutes or more in 50% of the matches he was available for. During his first season back at the Metropolitano, Griezmann played 80% of those matches, and Barcelona believe that with that, they are already due for the €40 million payment from Atletico. However, their rivals do not see it the same way, as they think that the condition must be met across the 2 seasons or the 2 years on loan. That is why they tried to negotiate a lower fee for Griezmann in the summer, according to Cadena SER. Indeed, it is claimed that Atletico Madrid offered €20 million to Barcelona for the permanent purchase of the Frenchman, but FC Barcelona quickly shut down the proposal. But with the Rojiblancos keen on avoiding paying the €40 million fee, they started regulating Griezmann's minutes, in the new season, playing him as for 30 minutes or less in each of the matches so far. Even though Diego Simeone has admitted that his team is better with the 31-year-old on the pitch, he will follow the club's instruction on the matter and keep bringing him on the 60th minute mark so that Atletico do not activate that €40 million permanent purchase clause. But as iterated earlier, as far as Barca are concerned, the Frenchman is already an Atletico Madrid player and they are owed the full €40 million fee, and the Catalans are prepared to take legal action to enforce matters. With each passing day, the situation about Griezmann and Atletico and Barcelona continue to come with new reports. The situation continues to drag on and on. Barcelona have been insisting on the €40 million, not 25 or not 20, as some reports have been claiming that Atletico wish to give that amount. They want Barca to at least negotiate with them so that they can lower that amount. But we need to know that, first of all, Atletico themselves up to now have not accepted that they are obliged to pay any €40 million to Barcelona. They believe that nothing of that condition have been met. Nothing. They believe that it is for the 2 seasons that the 50% is being included, not for just 1 season, because from the understanding of things, FC Barcelona believe that they are supposed to be paid their 40, because Barca thinks that the condition of 50% of matches for Griezmann to be available was only 1 season last time out, not for 2 seasons. So there's that misinterpretation in the agreement for both parties. So things now look like not good at all for these 2 clubs. Barcelona are now threatening to go to court, to sue Atletico Madrid for this, but nothing more on that development. But every day we keep hearing the reports of a possible court battle between these 2 clubs. But Atletico Madrid president yesterday spoke about the matter, and from the way he spoke, he is very calm about the situation. He said he believes there's nothing wrong that Atletico have done, and he does not even have any idea if Barcelona are doing something like a legal battle. But everything is fine for now, and there's calmness in the Atletico camp. So we all know it's an instruction from the Atletico management to Diego Simeone to be putting Griezmann always in the 60-something minute, maybe 63rd minute, to play some 20 or 30 minutes at most, so that he will not reach that condition, because we quite remember that Griezmann needs to play 45 minutes in 50% of those matches he's available for. But now it looks as though he won't reach that condition. So Atletico believe that they have no right to pay if they don't reach that condition. But still yet, Atletico still like Griezmann to stay even after this season, but the price tag, they see it as too high. But I asked myself, when we were accepting or when we were agreeing a loan deal for that guy, Atletico, they had their own representatives there. So why is it like it's Barca who decided everything on the contract? It's still not straight to me. Because as a contract, as an agreement, both parties are there to sign, they know the terms, they know the conditions. But now it seems as though Barca did things without telling them, which is not the case. So I still don't understand the behavior from Atletico Madrid. Now they're acting as if they never knew that the price was 40 million euros. And we can see how impactful Antoine Griezmann has been when coming off from the bench. That's a player that I think they will really need for many years, right? So I don't still understand why they are hard-headed on the 40 million euros clause that is in the loan contract. So let's see how it's going to end. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, speaking in an interview, former Barcelona midfielder Cesc Fabregas has admitted that he dreams of coaching his boyhood club in the future. Fabregas came through the ranks of La Masia, but ended up leaving for Arsenal in his teen years back in 2003. The Spaniard became a world-class footballer at North London club before eventually returning to Barca in 2011 and enjoyed a successful year and moved back to England, joining Chelsea in 2014. The 35-year-old also spent a few years at AS Monaco before joining Italian second division side Como this past summer. Currently in the final phase of his career, Fabregas has admitted that he wishes to coach Barcelona someday in the future. He said, "I can't deny that it will be a dream to coach Barca one day. Time will tell. Right now, all I want to do is prepare myself well to become a coach," he said in an interview with RAC1. On his preparation of becoming a manager, Fabregas added that, "I have notebooks with notes about the things I like and I didn't like about the different coaches I have to keep in mind for the future." Doing so would mean that Fabregas would follow the footsteps of his former teammate Xavi Hernandez, who returned to become the manager of FC Barcelona last summer. Talking about the 42-year-old tactician Xavi Hernandez, Cesc Fabregas said, "I'm not surprised that Xavi is a coach of Barca. His name is already enough credit to manage a team like Barcelona." On the chances of Barca winning the UEFA Champions League this season, Fabregas said, "Well, we'll see. Now they have a team with a high level of competition. They are very competitive. There have been a lot of talks about Lionel Messi returning to Barcelona next summer. When his contract with PSG expires." Fabregas shared his thoughts on the Argentine's possible comeback. He said, "I don't know if it's possible. It will be an option if Barca are open to it. It would be beautiful and happy seeing it. It will be a happy ending for Messi." On his former Chelsea teammate Marcos Alonso, who joined Barca in the summer, Fabregas said, "Marcos Alonso is a great free kick taker. If he's given the opportunities, the Camp Nou will see a lot of free kick goals, no doubt." The former La Masia also spoke about Gerard Piqué's reduced game time situation at Barca in the summer. He said, "It's very hard to be benched. It never goes down well. It must be difficult for Piqué to train the day after a game while the other players are doing recovery work." Fabregas' contract with Como runs until 2024. It will be interesting to see if he hangs up his boots then to become a manager or continues playing football beyond that year before entering into management. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.